welcome back to my channel. All right, so this video reading is, what do people say about you secretly behind your back? What are people saying about you behind your back? Yeah. All right, so you have 3 options to choose from today, but before I get into which option is which, I'd like to thank all of you who are subbed to this channel thus far. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. If you're brand new, hit the sub button as well as the bell notification. I drop videos weekly. Also, consider becoming a patron of mine. I have a plethora of readings over there. Tiers are, for the low, as well as, what else? Oh, meet and greets, Chicago. I'm going to have that listed. Chicago, June 2022. Go to wanderingsparrow.com. Go to meet and greets and sign up for that, y'all. It's about to be lit. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk and read, priority reading, I want you to check out that pinned comment below as well as the description box below for the information on my private readings. Thank you all who keep me booked, who keep me busy, who keep me employed. I love you all, and I thank you, and I'm so grateful. But yeah, if you'd like to book a private reading, check that pinned comment below as well as the description box below. And I have walk-in readings, virtual walk-in readings, same-day reads. The day that we do it, the day you sign up, the day is the day you get the reading, like literally, if I'm available within that hour range, boom, walk in. Check that pinned comment below as well as the description box below for that information as well. Go to wanderingsparrow.com and see same-day readings. All right, so 3 options to choose from. This is option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Again, option 1, option 2, and option 3. Pause the video, see which options you feel resonate with you the most. Keep in mind, these are general messages. So take the option that resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't resonate for you. And then let's get into it. So option number 1. What are people saying about you secretly behind your back when you're not there? What are people saying about you when you're not around? Those who choose option number 1, spirit guides and ancestors of option 1. What do people say about option number 1 behind their back? What do people say about option number 1 behind their back? We have the Lover's card in the upright. I feel like people feel like you're very sweet. Like you're a very kind person. For some of you, this kindness, I feel like maybe sometimes you may attract a lot of vultures in your life. People may take your kindness as a weakness. They may feel like, you're somebody to play with. Give me more information. How do people feel about option number 1? What do they say about option number 1? Secretly behind their back. Give me 2 cards. What do they say about option 1? Secretly behind their back. We have the Hermit card in the reverse. We have the 6 of Cups that came out in the reverse. Now, option number 1, I feel like people may feel like you've been hurt a lot because, once again, I'm telling you, I'm getting something about kindness. So people may have taken advantage of you a lot, and people may feel that, maybe you're not all that you seem, like you may be somebody who appears to be very soft, very, what do you call it? Maybe a bit of a pushover. This is what people assume. And then they get to know you and they realize, oh my gosh, that is not, we cannot play with option number 1. Option number 1, you may have lost a lot of friendships, or definitely there's friends from the past that want to come back. These are friends that, maybe you two are out of alignment. These are friends where, things, a lot of hurt people. I do feel like you've come across a lot of hurt people. I feel like people say things, in regards to you and your healing, but you've come across a lot of hurt people in life. So I do kind of feel like it's in the 1 energy, option number 1, you get a lot of people that cling to you, cling to your beauty, cling to your essence. And then on the other hand, you get a lot of people that take advantage of that. It's like they want you there, but then they take advantage of it. It's like they don't know how to appreciate it. We have the 10 of Wands in the upright. So definitely, I feel like people talk about the fact that they feel like you've had a hard life or you've had a lot of struggle, and it kind of throws them off because they don't expect you being someone that maybe has struggled with things. That's what I'm getting with that one. Give me more information. What do people say about option number 1 behind their back? What are people saying about option number 1 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. Saying about option number 1 Yeah. Nine of Wands in the upright. You deal with a lot of struggle. You deal with a lot of inner pain. So what I'm hearing is, I don't think this is people who are jealous of you. These are people who are compassionate about you. This definitely feels like friends. It feels like a romantic interest too. It feels like people who, once again, actually, it feels like the people who may have thought that you were for play, and maybe have treated you this way, treated you foul. Definitely you got people that miss being in your life. There's a romantic connection that miss being in your life, and there's an old friend that miss being in your life. Because I feel like essentially, these were people that were hurting, so hurt people. These were people who, didn't know how to appreciate your presence when it was there, and now they want you back in their life. We have the King of Cups. You're someone who's very compassionate. You could be a water sign. Pisces is coming out very prominently. You could be a Cancer, you could be a Scorpio, but you're someone who's very compassionate. You're also somebody who, moves on from things that don't serve you. You're very protective of your energy. That's what I'm getting with that one. So people who definitely feel like, they feel like they feel like you holding, not holding onto a lot of hurt, because they don't get that you're holding onto it, but they feel like you're hurt. And there's times where you've been hurt and you're not talking about it. They feel like it's times where, they've hurt you, and, you may have, like, oh, I'm not going to pay attention to this. They definitely feel like, like there's a lot of mystery surrounding you. So this is what people talk about. People feel like you have overall a very good grasp on, yourself, you as a person, the things that you want, the things, who you are. I do get that you do have people who tend to be envious of you. And it does feel like the people initially who maybe you've let in your life, you've been kind to, and they've taken your kindness as weakness. I feel like you've let these people in your life, and then they take advantage of you. And then at the same time, once they go out and life is treating them how life treats us, they miss you. They miss your presence. So you have, in fact, option number one, you have somebody that's really hoping for you to reach out to them. It feels like an old romantic past. Could be a Virgo. I'm getting an earth sign. It's like I'm getting Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but Virgo energy super hard. Someone that you were romantic towards who really wants you to reach out to them. I don't feel like they're going to reach out to you simply because this is somebody who's hurt you a lot. Option number one, but they're really hoping that somehow, some way you can get the memo and come towards them. That's what I'm getting with that. Wheel of Fortune, people think that you're very lucky, you're very blessed, you're very abundant. This is definitely what people feel like. And then 9 of Cups, people feel like your wish fulfillment. So option number one, I'm not getting that you have anybody like just straight up, jealous hearted, or like just coming for you, behind your back. Definitely people, because it feels like family, friends, but the bigger energies that I feel is coming through, because it feels like the energy of regret. Option number one, the bigger energies that I feel is coming through are the people who tried to take advantage of you, the people who did not appreciate you, took you for granted. I'm getting an old friend, feminine energy, old female friend, who essentially pushed you away. These are people who pushed you away, who now wish that you were back. It's like these are people who didn't realize, the water until the well ran dry. If you get what I'm saying. Like they didn't realize your worth until they took advantage of you. You were a game changer. They thought like, okay, option number one is going to be just like the rest of them, or this, that, and the other. So definitely there's an old love. There's 2 actual old past love energy. So I'm getting 3 people in particular. There's an old friend in particular, feminine energy. There's a more recent romantic interest that maybe you've stopped talking to currently. Air sign, fire sign, water, but more so air, fire, that you've recently stopped talking to that's missing you. Now, this is someone who's going to reach out to you down the line. Option number 1. Then there is an old romantic partner from like past. I mean, like you might have known this person, at least 5 years. Like this is a past. Old romantic partner that wants to talk to you, wants you to come back. If you text this person will jump on it, but they're not going to come towards you because they've hurt you so much. They're embarrassed now. They feel like, I got to let it go. But that's what I'm getting for you, option number 1. So you all let me know how you felt about that. in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, say day read, walk and read, priority reading, become a patron or join me on my other YouTube channel. I will be dropping those videos. I'm in the process of editing. Dropping those videos of the meet and greet that I did. So far, 3. We've been to New York. We've been to Pasadena. I just came back from Atlanta. And then we're going to be doing it in Chicago in June of 2022. And then, then after that, we're stopping in Toronto in August. So, stay tuned. Go ahead, subscribe over there. I know I keep saying subscribe. I am dropping some, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Anyway, so go check that out over there. And then go to wanderingsparrow.com. Go to the meet and greets. Sign up for the Chicago meet and greet. All right, good people. Thank you so much for watching this. And let's get on to option number 2. All right, so option number 2. What are people saying about you behind your back? What are people saying about you behind your back? Is it good? Is it bad? Is there anybody who's jealous? Anybody sending you evil eye? What's going on? What do people secretly say about you behind your back? Number 2, what do people, universe, thank you for the channel messages. What do people secretly say about option number 2 behind their back? What do people secretly say about option number 2 behind their back? We have the 9 of Swords in the upright. You may suffer from anxiety. Now, I'm not diagnosing nobody, okay? But you may deal with anxiety, I should say. You might be very anxious, or maybe very recently you've been extremely anxious. That's what I'm getting with that one. Queen of Pentacles. People feel like something about uncomfortability. You're not exactly where you want to be yet. There's a lot of insecurities. So I do feel like people feel like you're very insecure at times, or people can see these insecurities with you. 7 of Swords. People may feel like at times you're not being very honest with them or honest with yourself. There's things that you're hiding. But I do kind of feel like, at the same time, though there may be things that you're hiding, option number 2, you kind of like reveal these things about yourself. It's almost like, word vomit type of thing. We have the 4 of Swords. So you're someone who takes charge towards things. You don't procrastinate very often, but at the same time, spontaneity is a good thing. You're very spontaneous, but sometimes you might have a tendency of rushing through things. That's what people feel like. Death card. I feel like people feel like you're a bit distant at times. You're very distant. You can be cold. You withdraw, but at the same time, you come back. That's what I feel like with that. Or there's people that want you to come back toward. Is it people that want to come back toward? Not necessarily. We all got people who essentially, want us back in their life in some way, shape, or form. But option number 2, I feel like you cut people off a lot of times prematurely. It's a protection thing, but definitely you may have the tendency to run. So option number 2, definitely on a love front, you have a couple of karmic and twin flame type of connections, because I see you, there's a lot of fear here, and people feel like you're very fearful. And I feel like because of that fearfulness, people also are afraid to get close to you. I feel like people may not necessarily trust you because they feel like you might be deceitful and manipulative. Let's see, give me more information, universe. What do people secretly say about option number 2 behind their back? What do people say about option number 2? We have the Emperor in the reverse. So we got Scorpio energy, Emperor energy, Earth sign energy. Any of the signs, actually. We got air too. But major arcana, we got Scorpio, we got Aries. People may feel like you're a bit unhinged. Like you're a bit out of control. You're a bit wild at times. That's what I'm getting with that. You might be a bit draining. You might be a bit much. You might be difficult to work with. That's what I'm getting. Like people find it hard to come into this place of peace with you. And I feel like because a lot of this actually, option number 2, I feel like it's because you're pushing people off. Ace of Cups, you come off as kind of cold sometimes, option number 2. And this is what people are saying. It's like, once again, people, they like being around you, but you cut yourself off from folks. You don't let people in. And option number 2, I feel like for you, a lot of it is like you want this type of, you want love, you want tenderness, you want people to relentlessly come towards you. You want to let people in, or you want somebody who's not going to give up on you. But option number 2, what I'm getting is you got to be open. See, look, 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You got to be open. You got to let people in. You got to be, somehow, some way unharden your heart. I understand that sometimes people come in, they can hurt you, but that's the risk that we take. It's like, when people gamble stocks, it's a gamble. You can lose. You bet, whether you're betting small or you're betting big, you're gonna, you can possibly lose, but you also can possibly really, really gain. So it's kind of like option number 2, if you want this type of camaraderie or softness or love, you got to be willing to be open and not push it away when it comes towards you, and receive it and give it back. You got to give it back in order to receive it. That's what I'm getting with that, because it's not that you don't want these things, but people think that you are just very cold, maybe a bit sociopathic, like legit. And really, you could be dealing with abandonment issues. You just don't want to be hurt. But option number 2, like, I don't know what to tell you. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like I'm seeing a lot of people, it's like they want to get close, but they don't. They're scared. They feel like you're difficult. You're hard to deal with. I'm not getting anything about jealousies or evil eyes, but I am getting something in the energy. And this is not even like meant to be a treat or a roast. Option number 2, but it's like your energy is repellent. You're like repellent. You repel people. And it's sad because this only affects you in the long run, option number 2. And the reason why it's a bit of an issue, because I'm sensing you want this, option number 2. You want people, you want love, you want all the mushy gushy stuff, but you are very unavailable. Now, if this isn't resonating for you, don't take this message, but this is what I'm getting for you, option number 2. You got to open up. And I understand, it hurts when you open up and somebody lets you know, hey, but you got to risk in order to get the reward. And you got to know that when people are doing, terrible things towards you, crazy things towards you, that's on them. That's a reflection of them, not you. That's what I'm getting with that. So give me more. What do people say about? Yeah, because people feel like you ice cold. You colder than a pimp's heart. Option number 2. That's what people feel about you. Give me one more. What are people saying about option number 2? Behind their back. Page of Pentacles. You got a lot of potential. You're somebody who's very smart. So here's some good things. You're somebody who's very smart. You are very grounded. You are very logical. You are very successful. You're somebody, you get your money, you get your coins. You know how to take care of you, but you're just a little too protective, in the sense of it's almost reclusive, Now, for some of you, there's a romantic interest whose energy is popping up. And I do feel like this is somebody who's been talking a lot too, who's I feel like I'm picking up their banter. This is somebody who they want you. They're really crazy about you. But same situation, you've pushed this person away or they've left. This is somebody who wants you, and in a energetic realm, they would love, best case scenario, for it to be you and them. Or for some of you, this is a friendship. Best case scenario for the friendship to come back. But this person is terrified and they don't want to approach you. Option number 2. Or maybe I'm getting the reverse. This is how you felt about somebody else, but they don't want to approach you. Option number 2. And I don't think that they will, because they feel like they're just going to push me away. It's no use. So if you've been wondering about a romantic interest, option number 2, that you really, really know you had some deep feelings for, but maybe you kind of kept it under wraps. I don't think this person's coming back at this point in time. I do feel like that person is moving forward because they feel that you don't feel that way about them. They feel like you don't care, you don't love them, you don't like them. You don't like them, yeah. They feel like you're just done. They think you're out here in these streets. They just feel like, yeah, It's a done deal. So yeah, and option number 2, this, may be resonating with like a current phase that you're in, or it may not be resonating at all. So yeah, take what resonates with this. But essentially, what are people saying about you behind your back? What they say about you in secret? They feel like, they get this cold energy off of you, but it definitely feels like the type of energy, option number 2, where it's not what it seems. Like you're a lot more softer and inviting than the energy that I'm picking up on, but this is more so about you being protective and, coping, and there's some abandonment issues that I'm picking up on and things of that nature. So that's what I'm getting with that one. So I'm not getting that anybody saying anything out of jealousy or sending you any evil eye energy. But I do feel like you are reciprocating avoidant energy. So people are maybe a bit avoidant at this point in time. But once again, if this is resonating for you, option number 2, remember, you can change this energy. This doesn't have to stay like this. So yeah, so you all let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Option number 2, did this resonate, did it not resonate? If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk and read, priority reading, I want you, of course, to check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. Patrons, will become a patron first in my other YouTube. Yeah, pin comment below, as well as the description box below. And yeah, the meet and greet for Chicago is going to be June 2022. Go to wanderingsparrow.com and see about that. This is a timeless read, but yeah, if you catch it in time, then it was meant for you. All right, good people, let's move on to option number 3. All right, so option number 3. What are people saying about you behind your back? Is it good things? Is it bad things? Who's saying these things? And why are they saying these things? Option number 3. Are they sending you any evil eye energy? Let's find out. Universe, thank you for these channel messages for those who chose option number 3. What do people say about option number 3? Behind their back. Option number 3, people feel like you're very loyal. You're someone that they really feel, blessed to have, like on their team, lucky to have on their team. This could even be like coworkers or people that you work with saying, I'm blessed to have you on my team. They feel like you're very loyal, very hardworking, very dedicated, very empathetic. Give me more information, universe, for those who chose option number 2. What do people say about option number 2 behind their back? What do people say about option number 2 behind their back? What do people say about it? We have the Tower card in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. You have a very youthful energy. I feel like you're very vibrant with this Tower card. You're very, it feels like calculating, but not in like, calculating sounds so evil. Not calculating as in like people, beware of this person over here, but calculating as in, you make decisions and moves very strategically. So people feel like you're very strategic, very purposeful, very intentional. Give me more information. And you are spontaneous and you're fun, but not recklessly so. There's something very youthful about you. Give me more information. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back, universe? What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. We have the 10 of Swords that came out in the upright. Now, some people feel like you may have betrayed them in some way with that 10 of Swords in the upright. That's what I feel like with that. But others feel like you're quick to end something. You're very protective of your energy. You're someone who definitely know boundaries. You could work in health even, but you're someone who respects the boundaries of others, and you respect your own, and you expect them to be respected. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Give me 2 cards. What do people say about? We have the 2 of Wands that came out in the reverse. You could be someone who's a bit in a hurry from time to time, at times. Maybe this is, maybe because of that you could, there's a lack of paying attention to details at times. Give me more information about option number 3. What do people say about them behind their back? Option number 3. Not feeling that card. Give me more information about option number 3. 2 cards. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? We have the 8 of Wands in the upright. You could be someone who likes to travel a lot. People may speculate about your your wealth, your monetary status because of that. You're someone who's always on the go. You may be someone who feels a bit distant at times. So you can be an air sign, or you can have air influence in your chart. You can be an earth sign, picking up on that as well. But you're someone who's always on the go. You may be someone who's a bit of a lone wolf. Give me more information, universe. What people say about option number. You're popular, but you're low key. So you're someone that's low key. It's like, you know, yeah, popular but low key. That's the definition I'm coming up with. But yeah, you're popular and you're low key. Like, a lot of people gravitate towards you, but once again, you're very protective of your energy. You have an inner circle that people don't really get a chance to, you know, penetrate through, because you're very protective of that inner circle where you only let a few people in. You're very friendly. I'm here for some of you. You could be a reader. You could, you know, be into divination, or a practitioner of some kind. With this Temperance card, you're someone who's very patient. You're good at listening. Yeah, I feel like you can be some type of counselor, coach, therapist. You're in health somehow. Give me more. What do people say about? And they like these things about you. People often want to be closer to you. What do people say about option number 3 behind their back? Yeah, you're somebody who's very strategic. You're not very quick to just do things. You don't just do things without thinking. And people like that about you. You're very patient at times, but you don't procrastinate. Give me more. What do people say about option number 3 behind their backs? What do people say about option number 3 behind their backs? Is there anyone jealous of option number 3? What do people say? Option number, yeah, you're very loyal. People feel like you're very loyal. You're someone that they feel very blessed to have in their life. You may have a lot of people that want to be in partnership with you. Here's the thing, option number 3. People are intimidated by you at times, more so on a romantic front. Romantic interests tend to be a little bit more intimidated by you. And for some of you that's watching this, it's like, what? I am like the most down-to-earth person. It's not that. Option number 3, your presence in people's life requires them to do better, requires them to change. And I feel like more often than not, especially if you're someone who's very empathetic, because I'm getting that empathy deep off of you. If you're someone who's very empathetic, it's one of those things where you're attracting in a lot of maybe unsavory energies, not the, you know, and it's not that those people don't want to be a part of your life, but more so, you know, energies where it's like, I would like that in thought. I would like that, you know, if I could, but I'm not that person. So you may find yourself getting hurt a lot by these energies. But you find a lot of people that, yeah, they want to be around you. They want what you have. They want to somehow have an osmosis of your energy, but they don't want to necessarily do the work or the change to have someone like you in their life. So you intimidate a lot of people because you spark them to have to do better, to change, to have to be a better version of themselves. And that's not always comfortable. So you're someone who, you know, inspires people to get out of their comfort zone. And people like that. Something about fitness. You could be very fit, or you're into fitness. Option number 3. This is what people are talking about. They like the fact that you're healthy, that you promote health and wellness. Give me more. What are people saying about option number 3 behind their back? People saying about option number, yeah, you're very balanced. You're very loyal. Air sign, earth sign energy. You're very loyal. Could be fire sign. All the signs, actually. Look, it came out twice. You're very balanced. You're very loyal. You're hardworking. People ain't got bad things to say about you. So this is another really good one. People don't say bad things behind your back. Option number 3. You know, people like you. And then what I'm getting from you, option number 3, is you don't even let people get close enough that they can affect your energy like that. Like, you're not allowing people in that space to cause, you know, chaos and confusion. 10 of Pentacles definitely still want to come out. And then we got the Devil card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're someone who keeps people at arm's length, but in a healthy manner. Like, I don't feel like you're detached in the sense of you're scared and you're avoidant. Just more so, if people come to you with the BS, with the riffraff, you're like, I'm good. I feel like, too, with the 10 of Pentacles, you're very... Now, there's some family that you keep. You're just very protective. You're someone who lives in the now. You're someone who plans and prepares for the future. But at the same time, you know, you're not, you know, inflexible. Like, you're not, you know, anchored so much in one position or to a legacy that you're not willing to let go of something that doesn't serve you. And people respect that about you. Option number 3. People respect that about you. Now, here's the thing, option number 3, which is actually, and I take back that I don't feel any jealousies because I do feel a weird energy here. It is a jealousy, so I'm going to explore it. And yeah, we'll just ask, are they sending you the evil eye too? Because why not? But yeah, so universe, thank you for the channel messages. Who's jealous of option number 3? What's this energy that I'm feeling? Is there anyone jealous of option number 3? If so, who and why? If so, who and why? It feels like a sister, older, younger, or feminine energy like an aunt. We have the 10 of Cups. So somebody that, a feminine energy that you were connected to, not romantically. Some of you it could be, but not romantically. Or if you were connected to this person's energy romantically, it's like their sister, their aunt. It definitely feels like somebody you're related to. Give me more. Who's jealous? Option number 3. Why? What's going on? They're jealous of your success. Option number 3. Magician card. This person can be manipulative. We got Gemini, Virgo energy. This person can be a Libra. Who's jealous of option number 3? What's going on? 3. Give me 2 cards. Queen of Swords. Somebody you went to school with. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This person isn't single. They have a child. Somebody you went to school with. More air sign energy. Strong on that Libra front. And then the Hanged Man came out. This could be somebody you went to church with, you know, like your old religious life or your current religious life. But definitely I do feel there's some jealousies, and they're jealous of your success. And if you're going through a glow up, a growth moment, they're jealous of that. So let's see, are they sending any evil eye energy? This person sending option number 3, the evil eye. This person sending option number 3, the evil eye. Give me 2 cards. This person sending option 3, the evil eye. Full card in the upright. This person definitely thinks about you a lot in a very unsavory way. 5 of Swords in the upright. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Empress card. Okay. Option number 3, make sure you just protect yourself. We're not speaking no evil over you, no craziness over you. 3 of Wands in the upright. But make sure you protect yourself, because there is somebody at a distance who is not wishing you well. They're wishing for your downfall. Now, here's the hint of who this person is further. You're not really talking to them. They live at a distance. This could be somebody long distance or, you know, outside of your city at least. You're not talking to them. You had a falling out. And yeah, for some of you, they're into divination arts. They're into, you know, black magic. They're into the things where they're trying to manipulate your energy. So just keep your energy, you know, protected, and keep your vibration high, because this person is jealous and they are sending you evil energy. That's what I'm getting with that one. So thank you, option number 3, for coming to this message. Let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. How did this resonate? Did it resonate? If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, Sunday read, walk read, or priority reading, I want you all to check that pin comment below, as well as the description box below. Join me on Patreon or my other YouTube channel. Pin comment below, as well as the description box below. I will be chronicling my meetups in those areas. And then what else do I need y'all to do? Oh, go to wanderingsparrow.com. Go over there and sign up for the Chicago meet and greet, June 2022. Go and sign up. And lastly, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at wanderingsparrow. All right, beautiful people. I hope you all have a beautiful and wonderful, blessed day. And I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace and blessings. Goodbye. Bye, y'all.